Hello, fellow fans of Faerun, and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights, the core campaign. I have finished 1/3 of the quests for Chapter 3, and I'm standing here in Gen's lodge. I'm not really going to turn in the word that we have right now. I'm just going to kind of wait till the end like I have been doing with the rest of my quests. Well, I guess I didn't do that for the first chapter, but what I'm doing here is I'm going to pick up our first companion, because I have a number of items that the companions want, so we'll start getting the companion quests finished. And the first companion I'm going to take with me is Sharwin. So let's go talk to Sharwin.
Somehow I knew you couldn't be far. As soon as Gend mentioned why we were brought here, I began wondering when you would pop up.
It's good to see you again, Sharwin. Did I say it was good to see you? I only said I knew you'd come. I only jest, key girl. Of course it's good to see you here. You are here. I wasn't going to come to... Well, that went kind of Russian. Sorry. I wasn't going to come to Berena's well originally. I figured I had done enough by your side. But the story isn't finished just yet, is it? And you know what a sucker I am for a good tale. So, what do you say then, Kigro? Shall we join together again? I want to see this untold unfold firsthand. I would be honored to have you join up with me again, Sharwin. Then I am at your disposal once again, Kigro. Alright, and that's all I really need to do here, so let's head out. Now, we are getting to the part of this game where we're going to start encountering dragons. Not immediately, probably not in the next couple of episodes, but we are right at that point. The next part of our quest, though, I'm going to go ahead and head to the north into the Coldwood, and we're going to help Lilian Cambridge. Alright, let's talk to Delver Vanathar.
Yes? Hello?
I know you. You're Kigro Hegwood, right? You're that paladin who's working for Gend, aren't you? That's right. I'm Kigro Hegwood, but more of a wizard than a... whatever. Who are you? My name is Delvar. I am a scout working for Gend. Before he sent me out, he mentioned that Kigro Hegwood, the hero who saved Neverwinter from the plague, was working for him now. He told me to keep an eye out for you and gave me a brief description of what you looked like. Why did Gend tell you to keep an eye out for me? Some time ago, Gend sent me out to scout the Coldwood. He thought it might help you in your mission if you had some advanced information about the area. Sorry guys, I just seem to be stumbling all over my words today. This is the only path into the Coldwood, so I set up a little camp here to keep an eye out for you and anyone else working for Aaron who might pass my way. It's the only way I could be sure of getting you the information. What's the information? I'm afraid I didn't find anything about the words of power themselves. If I had, I would have reported that directly to Aaron pronto. Good, Gend is telling everybody about the words. I did stumble across some orc bandits, though. Had to watch my steps so they didn't find me spying on them, and I nearly stumbled over a strange magical portal in the forest. Ooh, magic. Tell me about that. I was scouting around, and I stumbled across a clearing filled with shimmering columns of dancing lights. Not really what you'd expect to find in the middle of a forest. I don't know much about magic, but I am a tracker, and I know about paths and hidden passages. I'm pretty sure those columns were marking a magical entrance to some wizard's tower or mage's lab, or, whatnot. I haven't heard of any particular wizard who makes his home in the Coldwood, so I imagine the portal leads to somewhere that hasn't been used in quite a while. And where can I find this portal? That's the funny thing, Kegro. I pride myself on being a great tracker. I never get lost, but I couldn't even begin to tell you where I stumbled across that portal. I must have triggered a spell to disorient me. Maybe there was some type of magical ward to keep me from remembering where the entrance was hidden. But the good news is that most of these protection wards are one-shot deals. If you manage to find the clearing with the glittering columns, you probably won't have to worry about the same thing happening to you. Okay, thanks. I'll be going now. As you wish, I shall remain here as per Aaron's orders. If you have any questions regarding my expeditions of the Coldwood, you can come speak to me again. Nah, that's okay. But we do know we're coming up on some orcs. And that right there, folks, was the tilde button. Okay, so he can't tell me where it's at, but by previous playing of the game, it's a pretty straight path. I just have to go forward and fight these orcs.
You will regret that.
But they have fire arrows. Not that really hurts me too much right now. If I stay out of visual range of their caster, which I didn't do. Alright, there we go. And I believe Sharwin's probably starting her singing. We'll check in on her here in a little bit. Okay, and orcs are extremely pedestrian now. I should be able to wade through most of them, unless they have class zones. Which means the orc generals and the king that is... I think he's in the spine of the world, so... Okay. And we'll just explore this area real quick, make sure there's nothing here to loot. Nope. Okay, and then I'm gonna go this way first. You have a book that I do not care about, and you are an orc scout. Help! I see nothing. Okay, so this looks like it leads further into the orc camp, so I'm going to backtrack a little bit and go back to that bridge. Now, let's see what's over this way. Nothing but a dead end. Okay, yeah, I'm going to check out that bridge real quick. Okay, and there is a dire tiger
Walk away from the
and a dire bear. And another dire tiger. I need you. Okay. Well, I can't reach the one I was beating up on, but now that I have my defenses up, they seem to be hitting me way less, which is great. Sharwin, please actually do something. Okay, and this bear should be going down. There we go. Go ahead and take out this one since it's already hurt. There we go. One more giant tiger, and now that it's stunned. So I will say, one of the things I do love about Neverwinter Nights 2 is the ability to tell your spellcasting companions not to entirely blow their spell casting. Oh, well, she just feared almost all the orcs, so let's take care of the
Both walk away
spiders.
from this.
Okay. Nope, the fear spell has worn off, but it seems my elemental protections are holding up better than they were. So I'm taking almost no damage from either acid, fire, or ice. There we go.
My steel will strike true.
Okay. Pick up all the loot, even if it's not that much. And since I have somebody I can sell traps to, we'll take the traps even. And yes, while we were in town, I did dump all of my unnecessary gear, so I have a lot more room than I did have. Okay, so that leads off into another part of the area. And so does that. This leads to the Wizard Circle, and this leads to further in the Coldwood. So let's go check out the Wizard Circle. And once I get to the Wizard's Lab, I suppose we'll call that an episode. I'll hit the orc camp on the way back.
We won't both walk away from this.
Oh, looks like we're on the right path. There's cultists. For some reason, these archers just ran straight up to me and decided to brandish swords. Oh, your spellcaster got closer. Alright, Charlotte, you can deal with one swordsman. You know, I just thought about this. I probably need to level Charwyn up. She's probably woefully underleveled at the moment. Now, down he goes. We get a journal and some gold. And let me talk to Charwyn real quick.
Yes? Is there something you need?
I'd like you to level up. You'd be more useful to me with a little training. Hold on then, and give me a moment to rest, and I'll be ready to assist you. Okay, there we go. There she is. Alright, so continuing on. Now that should raise her spellcasting ability and her ability to attack, hopefully. So she won't be missing as many times with her sword. It also technically reset her spellcasting, I think. And we're fighting werecats. They're like werewolves, but they're cats. Not were-tigers, mind you. Those are typically good. But, yeah, there we go. Simple enough. Find dead people in the forest and find out if they have anything good. Because they don't need it in the afterlife. Okay. And more werecats. Now, we have fought these before in the Arcane Brotherhood's lab. But, again, they've just kind of stayed the same level as we've grown more powerful, so they're not as big of a threat. And they weren't even really that big of a threat in the Arcane Brotherhood. They're just in a difficult spot because there were golems around, if I remember correctly. And here they come, the last of them, I think.
We shall not be defeated!
It's like 3 more of them. Alright, Charlotte, you don't need to cast spells on stunned enemies. Okay. Oh, remains. Ooh, these ones had stuff on them. Gems. And gold. And a werecat.
Regret that.
Oh wait, that's not treasure. It's another enemy that deserves my dagger. At some point I might go back to the scythe. I actually should be probably fighting these guys with the scythe while they have no chance of actually hitting me. Now, I did this chapter a little out of order. I did this is supposed to be the first place you come, just because it's the first hint you're given to come here and get the snow globe back. But I think that the barbarian quest is a little bit easier, and you don't have to deal with any dragons on that quest. In this one, you do have to deal with a dragon, so I want to take care of it after that one. But I believe that's all I'm going to do for today. But I did say we're starting with Sharwin's quest, so let's talk to her and get her first part of her story.
Yes? Is there something you need?
I just want to talk for a while. Talk? About what, Kigro? About telling me a tale, Sharwin. You are a bard, after all. I normally save my best tales for the taverns with a full audience. Why should I recount a tale only for you, Kigro? Because I asked you nicely? Now, let's be a little flirty. Because I love listening to your lovely voice. Tempting, I must admit. Perhaps I should ask you to remove your tunic while I talk, so we can be equal. Okay. I mean, we're not in combat, so I can remove my armor if you really want me to. I'll tell you what, Kigro. I'll tell you your tale, if you promise to listen attentively and be a proper audience. I can do that. Well, that's good. I'll hold you to it then. But what story should I tell then? Shall I tell a tale of the great Kigro, savior of Neverwinter, and his search for the words of power? I think I know that one. Not like I tell it, believe me. You're probably right, however. The subject matter would be a bit familiar, and I'm a bit fuzzy on the ending. How about the sad tale of the great Lady Erebeth, torn between love and honor, fallen from the grace of Tyr? That's not very funny. You never said you wanted to hear a comedy, Kigro. Erebeth is a sad tale, but no matter, I'll think of something else. How about a tale of the great Lord Nasher, how the man was in his glory days, before he became a sad old ruler? How about something original? I would like to put this a little nicer, but Oh, you're going to be picky, are you? Very well then, give me some time to think about it. For now, let's continue with the making of your own tale. Alright, and with that, guys, I would like to thank you for joining me, as always, and I'll see you next time for Kigra's Adventures on the Sword Coast.